If you would like to see how these fun doggy themed pages come together in my journal, keep it right here. What's up everyone, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. As you can see, you have lots of these stickers, adorable ones from Let's Plan with Sarah. And the best part, it's all printables. And this was the last setup in this A5. And I have the Mojo Jojo Plans, one of the thicker sticker books, to help me flatten out the journal so that I can get started. And this is the journal I'm prepping for my friend. And I thought I would use this to bring in some fun doggy themed vibes and doggy themed stickers, because I know this friend of mine, she loves doggies, she loves all animals, and she loves cats and dogs. So this was part of the latest release from Let's Plan with Sarah. I will link the shop. I'm not an affiliate, but I love supporting these folks who still do original art. So these are all printables, and you don't have to think twice because there is zero shipping time and shipping cost and import duties and all of that. All of us know, as if you're an international planner, you will know exactly what I'm talking about, because a lot of times, a lot of the countries, most of the countries I should say, should have some import duties if you buy from outside the country. So it all adds up, and over time you will realize how much you spent on all that. So printables are my favorite way of shopping these days, and I'm just using my gyro cart and just trimming off the top portion. So again, I will be using these fun stickers to do some fun Dutch doors again, but I'm going to do it horizontally this time. And I printed them on different sheets and different orientations, and all of that usually makes it really easy to put these pages together. And in less than half an hour, I was done with this whole setup. So you will see how effortlessly these come together. So I'm just trying to see and make sure that I don't repeat the same kind of doggies or the same angle. So that's what the orientation change is for, because you can do all of this on your Cricut software. Even if you don't have a cutting machine like a Cricut or a Silhouette, you can still use their software and do all of these. And then the very last step, which is the cutting, you can do it by hand. That's simple as that. And I do have quick tutorials if you would like to check how that is done. You will be surprised at how easy this is. And these doggies and the dog bones, and some of those, I'm also trying to balance out the colors. And I'm using these paw prints. And that is the first set done. So we need something for behind there, so that it will look as if there is another. That's how the whole Dutch door concept works, because you're just building layers. And see how easy and quick that is. And these journals, this particular one, this is an A5 journal from the Happy Planner. I'm not an affiliate, but I will have the Amazon storefront linked. So if you want to support me, I would really appreciate it if you would use the links and codes I have down in the description, because I do earn a small commission at absolutely no cost to you if you decide to use them, and I am truly appreciative of that. So it just lets me buy and share new things and products and techniques with you. Every support, every single like, share, comment, and using my links and codes, I really appreciate every single one of you who do that religiously. I know There are a lot of you out there who are regularly tuning in. I really appreciate all of you out there. And just trimming off the stickers going off the page. And I think if you ask me, I do see lots of similar questions in the multiple Facebook groups as to what the favorite tools are, and when you get started, what's the basic things you need other than just a journal or the planner and then the stickers. And you don't even need the stickers, just pen and paper should be enough. But if you want to go decorative, you still need some basic stickers and some basic tools, right? And the tweezers are my go-to thing. I cannot function without them, because especially for the clear stickers, you must have seen me use this all the time. And again, I do get lots of questions on what tool I use to have the pages cut the way I do. And the tool is called a gyro cut. It is also linked below. I also have a tutorial if you would like to see how you can get started, because it's a bit tricky when you don't know what to do. So I had lots of people ask for tutorials on how to get started. So I had done that. I will link all of that. Sorry if I'm sounding repetitive, because I do get lots of questions on those all over the multiple social media platforms I post. And that is the next page. Pretty much all done. You see how easy it is. And again, you can have these elements all separated, and then you can change the sizing if you don't want to blow up or have the whole sheet varied in size. So if you noticed, I had these hot air balloons in really small sizes. So I had about 8 or 9 on a single A4 sheet of sticker paper. And the sticker paper is another thing I get lots of questions on, because people are always on the lookout for good quality sticker paper. Because for me, it shouldn't be too thick, because it adds to the bulk of the pages, especially when it's a book-bound system like this one. Unlike the Happy Planner disc-bound system, you can't really do anything about the actual spine or the binding. So I like to keep it very close to its original size. It will add up. It does get a bit thick, but not too much to not let me write in it. And that would be the last thing I want, because usually the B5 that I use as a journal is my daily journal. So I would really like to use until the very last page. And I'm keeping the same things in mind, because this would be the journal for my friend to write in, and she would want to have the pages for journaling. So she should be able to use it. And so I don't think having a really chunky journal is the way to go. So that's why, if you have noticed, I prefer the thinner sticker sheets, sticker paper, I mean. And I prefer the clear stickers, because the paper stickers, whenever you have the paper stickers on from the sticker books, it adds up eventually. So I prefer the clear ones. So that is how cute are these hot air balloons. And it's the same codes over and over again. So I'm just trying to use the smaller sizes here, just so that there will be at least a bit of space to write in this page. And again, people ask as to how I journal. So I had shared how I fill in these pages in my B5 journal. I have a separate playlist for my B5 journal. I'm sorry, I can't seem to speak clearly today. So it's early in the morning, that's why. I prefer to be quiet. This is my quiet time normally. But sometimes you do have to finish your voiceovers before the days get busy. So that is the reason I'm doing the voiceover now. So that is the last page of the right side. And we'll finish off the symmetrical sides. You can skip this part entirely and just with the decorations on the right page. And even if the pages, when you flip them over, if it's plain, that's fine, totally fine. So please don't think that you have to do it this way. You need not. So that is the quick symmetrical side. And yeah, there are releases happening. Let's talk about all the releases that are coming out. Some spring themed ones, some Valentine's themed ones. And this was, in fact, as I mentioned, Let's Plan with Sarah. She's based in Europe, and she had some issues with there were some regulations that had changed, so she had struggled and she had closed the shop temporarily, and now she's back with a bang. And she had a gorgeous release, and this was all part of that. And there are lots more stickers that came out. I just handpicked a couple because I would like to support, and at the same time I would like to really stay within the budget I have set for the month. And this is the left page done. And then you will realize I thought I had just finished with everything, and then in the very last moment while I was taking the pictures, I went ahead and added one last doggy. So let me know in the comments if you liked the spread with the last doggy added, or just as you see it now, just as this is. So that is, let's just have some hearts there. Why not? And that is, as you can see, you can really size it down to make it work for the size of the planner or journal you have. So I have this rainbow shapes from Mojo Jojo Plans, and I'm sticking to the pinks and reds. Let's go the traditional route. And my code Priya10 earns you 10% off at Mojo Jojo Plans. And also the planny thing where the other stripes and the checks, grids, all of that is there. And I will also bring in the lace washi tape from the washi tape shop. So the same code Priya10, this is the Baroque lace. It's a full set. And I'm going to move the heart a bit before I lay the tape down, just straightening the edge there. And I will go ahead and, just a small border at the bottom. And that will be pretty much it before I am going and adding some lines this time too. I don't usually add lines all the time, but this time I'm going to. And I'm using the Fiskars ceramic knife. This is something I use for the straight edges because the gyro cut is not great for the straight edges. It works great for the curved edges and the other shapes you want to cut around. For the straight edges, you would want to use something other than the gyro cut. I mean, it's a bit of a struggle, so if you really want to get adventurous, please go ahead. But I usually like to use my Fiskars ceramic one. All of these are linked below. And the scissors are from Journal Say. And my code Priya earns you 8% off at Journal Say. And that's usually the code, the max discount they give. And it's usually stackable just like with most other shops like Planything and Archer and Olive, where you can grab very similar journals from. And let me know how you like this setup. And if you have any pets and you're doing something special for your pets for Valentine's Day, you can do it that way too. It does not have to be human love we talk about it, right? So self-care is something you could do. So there is another setup I have already filmed, and it should be coming, another theme for the B5 journal that I use. So stay tuned for that. And There is also a self-care one I'm planning to do. I'm still awaiting, as of the time I'm doing the voiceover, I'm still awaiting the Live La Posh Neutral Edits book. As an affiliate, I do get to shop early, but as an international planner, it takes me a bit longer than all of you folks in the States. So I'm adding the lines using 3 colors I chose for the theme, and you will see a bit of it because I think it's easier to draw straight lines when I have it slanted this way. And yeah, so after I add the lines, then I do realize that I think I like it with the doggy, because I found that white empty space right next to the red hot air balloon a bit odd. So that is why I wanted to use some of that space to fill in some white space. So you will see that. And the full unboxing of the Live La Posh Neutral Edits will also be coming, and the journal setups will also be coming. So in the meantime, I have a quick update for you. If you had been wanting to pick up the Posh box and you missed out on that, there is a small restock happening end of February. So if you would really like to support me, you could really use the affiliate link that I have below. But if you want to shop the individual items, my code Priya10 can earn you 10% off. And please come follow me on Instagram. I have more inspiration, and it's a lovely community to hang out with. So please make sure you follow my journey there. And please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so that you wouldn't miss any of the future videos. Lots of fun content coming, lots of fun themes in mind. And please check out all the other videos I mentioned, along with all the shops and codes and links and all the products I have used on here. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.